The Pratfall effect postulates that competent people gain favorability after admitting to minor gaffes. Everyone makes a mistake every once in a while, it's human nature. However, some blunders are so egregious that they become legendary. Hello and welcome to our channel The Curious Media. 8 blunders that will surely go down in history. Number 8. Going against the emperor, albeit unknowingly. The dictatorial Roman Emperor Nero, a fan favorite, had a period in his reign when he wore disguises, hung out with his buddies on the street, and started fights. One senator named Montanus stood up to him during one of these episodes, leaving Nero bloodied and bruised around the year 56 AD. After learning his foe's identity, the victor wrote an apology to the emperor. It was a thoughtful but baffling move, considering the message was the smoking gun that proved his treason. He instantly killed himself. Number 7. Sharing too much. A Japanese trader made a mistake in 2005 that cost Mizuho Securities £190 million on the stock market. He undersold the market by 610,000 shares when he sold his stake in a Japanese staffing agency for a single yen. The investment bank tried multiple times to stop the transaction, but the fatal deal nonetheless went through. Number 6. Yahoo refusing to buy Google for $1 million. When Larry Page and Sergey Brin of Google first approached Yahoo in 1998, they offered to acquire the search engine's PageRank system for $1 million. They were both students at Stanford and wanted to devote their time there, but Yahoo needed to be more interested since it wished people to utilize its service more. Yahoo ironically had a second chance to acquire Google. Yahoo's then CEO attempted to acquire Google back in 2002, but the search engine giant wanted too much money from them. You can't bet Yahoo is feeling very stupid right now, with its incomparable valuations. Number 5. Vienna's Fine Arts Academy rejected Hitler. Is it possible for you to envision Hitler as a creative genius instead of a murderous dictator? As it turns out, Hitler's early ambitions were thwarted when he tried to enroll at Vienna's prestigious Academy of Fine Arts. In response to this rejection, Hitler enlisted in the First World War, where his experiences as a soldier profoundly influenced his worldview. If he had been accepted to an art school, the genocide, the largest atrocity in human history, would never have happened. Number 4. Galileo was imprisoned for suggesting the Earth revolved around the Sun. After challenging the Church's belief in an Earth-centered universe, Galileo was placed under house arrest, where he died a tragic death. He's now known as the father of observational astronomy, father of modern physics, and father of scientific method. Ultimately, it took another century for the scientific community to realize that Galileo was right. Number 3. NASA makes a blunder in its calculations. The Mars Climate Orbiter, launched by NASA 9 months after the first Mars rover, lost contact with Earth on September 23, 1999. It came out that the craft's complicated computations were done in both pounds seconds and newton seconds, 2 different metric units. The $125 million orbiter sped dangerously close to the Earth and burned up the atmosphere as a result. Number 2. Pricey birthday present. In June 1994, German Field Marshal Erwin Rommel was tasked with defending northwest France against an Allied onslaught. He must have been very confident in his ability to carry out this mission because he went home to celebrate his wife's upcoming birthday with her. Unfortunately, that was the very moment when the Allies began D-Day, which would go on to become the greatest seaborne invasion in human history. Before we move on, make sure you like and share the video with your friends and family. Number 1. Allowing unsuitable people in. The Byzantine city of Constantinople, which is now known as Istanbul, was a formidable bastion for many decades before it was conquered in 1453. Why? After being surrounded by the massive Ottoman army for 53 days, someone, apparently, forgot to shut one of its gates. It could happen to anyone. When the Ottomans got through the wall, all hell broke loose. Soldiers and civilians alike were killed, and 30,000 people were taken as slaves. That was it for today's video, guys. Subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.